James?
Hey, Sam.
You pitched a tent.
Yeah, I pitched it last night.
And the clothes fit?
Clothes fit.
I made sandwiches.
Oh, that's great. I could eat anything.
Let's eat in the fort.
Okay.
Hey, what's up guys? If you've been watching my channel, you know that I just made my own feature film. I'm super amped about it, and as I was going through the whole process of making the film, I thought, you know, it'd be kind of cool to make a series talking about how I made this film and explain everything in detail as much as possible, and then people could watch whatever videos were helpful for them. That all said, today's video is going to be on audio, and I can't stand audio. I am not an audio person, and I highly recommend just hiring a talented audio person and you're good to go. I unfortunately didn't have a budget for that, and so I had to figure out the audio on my own, and this is the setup that I went with, and this is the sound of the audio that I ended up with.
Damien, relax. Listen, I'm headed back now, but I need to hear from Sam. I want to know that he's okay. I need to know that you've not hurt him.
So if you like the way that sounds and you think like, okay, that's legit, I can work with that, well then you might want to try this out, okay? Now, for all the other audio people out there, please save all your comments unless they're positive or, you know, good constructive criticism. Otherwise, you know, you're wasting everybody's time by just, you know, talking trash about my audio setup, because it's like, I don't know what to tell you. I just said I'm not an audio person. I just do whatever I have to do to get the job done. All right, so let's just get right into it. First thing you're gonna need is a boom microphone, okay? A really good one. This one I've had for over 10 years. I think I talked about in another episode which model it is. All I'm saying is get yourself a really good boom microphone that connects with the XLR cable in the back. This one is also powered, you know, so get one that's powered, I highly suggest. Battery powered, that is. And then get yourself a Tascam. This is a DR44WL. That's the model I use. I'm sure you don't have to use this particular model. I'm actually not going to talk particular settings because I notice if I'm using the boom, I have different settings than if I use a lav mic. So there's really no point because I don't know what model microphone you're using. But anyways, get yourself a Tascam. Get yourself a long XLR cable. Plug that XLR cable into the bottom of your Tascam and then plug it into your boom microphone. Now you could always get like a dual split and record on 2 channels, but I just do 1 channel and then I duplicate that channel, so I'm doing it all in mono, okay? I just had a light go out on me. Anyways, that said, I take this 3.5mm jack, that's both 3.5 on both sides, plug that into the headphone jack, which is also the line out, okay? Plug that, the other end, into the microphone in your camera. Now, I've done this setup both on the A7S Mark II, which is this, and I've done it on the GH5, which I'm recording on right now. And you have to change your auto settings. So on the A7S Mark II, I have it down at 1. Okay, under audio recording, bring it all the way down to 1. You're gonna adjust the levels on your Tascam. So once you adjust your input levels, click here, do your input levels. I don't know if you're using a Tascam or not. If you're using another model, same deal. And then use the volume on the side, which is basically your headphone volume. Use that to control the sound. You're going to want your audio levels to sit between -12 and 0, so right about -6. That's basically that third way up. You don't want it to all the way peak, and you don't want it to drop below -12. So try to stay within there for the most part, okay? And that's when you dialed it in pretty well. The best thing to do is just put on a pair of headphones and just kind of play with the settings back and forth until you get the levels where you need them to be. Now I'm recording straight onto the camera itself, so you can also record onto a separate card on your Tascam, but if I'm doing the audio correctly, I should switch over to the audio right now, which is coming now from this, and it's coming from this microphone, and you'll kind of get an idea of what that audio sounds like. And then yeah, you should be good to go. So I hope I covered everything. I did this video because a friend of mine wanted me to do my audio setup. Like I said, I'm not a fan of audio, but It's really important. You gotta have good audio in your film. If I were to spend my money on anything, it would be audio. I'm gonna probably have to spend a good amount of time cleaning up some audio, but you know, when you make a film as cheap as $5,000 like I did, you have to cut some corners, and this is one of the corners I had to cut. And I basically couldn't find anything on YouTube where someone just said like, look, this is how you can set up your audio. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. I've done it on the GH5, and I just showed you what it sounded like off the A7S Mark II. So alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, you can ask below. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to answer them for you. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys on the next one.